How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode. This is going to be a new thing I do on my TikTok where I'm going to give y'all the bios of my characters in my comic books. First bio I'm going to give y'all is actually my character right here, Camouflage. He's the main character of Sinless Society. He's actually based on me when I was a kid. And what the backstory of Camouflage is, him and his brother Cinderblock are working for their uncle and his organization called the EBT. And the EBT is the Enhanced Person Task Force. And what the Enhanced Person Task Force does is go after enhanced people that are evil and trying to do bad, and rounds them up and tries to rehabilitate them and actually offers them positions on the team and to try to do better, try to make themselves a better person in society, pretty much. Well, what happens in the first comic, Cinderblock is wreaking havoc in New Arbor, and this is a clip or a panel in my first comic after the aftermath of what Cinderblock has done. And in the scenes, Camouflage is trying to get his brother to calm down and come with him. But anyway, like I said, Cinderblock is wreaking havoc, and Camouflage is sitting down there to subdue his brother and capture him and bring him back to headquarters. Well, this is what happens. They have their fight, and I'm not going to spoil what happens in the fight, but like I said, they have their fight, and we get some backstory on the two brothers. Their father, who is the main villain that we haven't seen in the comic yet, but he's coming. Trust me, his name is Blackout, and he's the main villain of my Sinless Side comics, for right now anyway. Well, he has become a leader of this group called the Executioners, which is enhanced people that go after this hate group called the AEL, the Anti-Enhanced Legacy. They go after them because it's a hate group for the enhanced people. Well, anyway, Camouflage has pretty much distanced himself from his father because of his father's ideals and how he acts. And Cinderblock kind of still wants to have something to do with his father's life, but his father's not in his life, but he's trying to get closer to his father to become part of his life. Camouflage is trying to stop Cinderblock from doing this because he knows it's just going to be trouble whenever Cinderblock finds out the whole truth of Blackout, because Cinderblock doesn't know the whole truth of Blackout yet. But anyway, it's just basically this first comic's story about two brothers having different ideals and having a fight about it, and then we dive more into the lore of the Sinless Society comics. But Camouflage's real name is Ronnie Stone, and like I said, he's based off me. His powers is that he can absorb stuff and turn his body into that. Also, whatever he touches, he could camouflage into that and make it look like either that's on his body, or he could go invisible, camouflage into that item. Say he touches metal, like in this panel, he's turning his powers off because right before the fight, he touches the metal plane that he jumps out of and turns his body into that metal of the metal plane there, and that's what he uses during the fight. But like I said, Ronnie Stone, aka Camouflage, is my main character of my comic book, The Sinless Society. If y'all want to know more about The Sinless Society, I'm going to do some more bios of the other characters. Next character is probably going to be Cinderblock, so y'all be looking for that. As always, Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B. See y'all next time.